Let's open the book on this. Today in Perth's southern suburbs, a tragic collision between an e-bike and a school bus has left one rider dead and a whole community shaken.
I'm Garrett.
I'm Leah. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett reporting from Perth, Western Australia. First up, a heartbreaking crash in Parmelia near Tunnicliffe Street and Parmelia Avenue. Around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday, a 37-year-old e-bike rider collided with an orange school bus. He was taken to Rockingham Hospital, but he did not survive. The bus driver, a 59-year-old woman, and the passengers were not hurt. Major Crash Investigators, which is the WA Police Specialist Unit for serious traffic incidents, are investigating and asking for witnesses, dashcam, or CCTV from around that time and location. An e-bike is an electric-assisted bicycle. It works like a normal bike with an electric motor that helps you go faster with less effort. That added speed is great for commuting, but it also changes stopping distances and reaction times on busy roads.
Yeah, that hits different. E-bikes can, pick up real speed on the flat and downhill. When a lighter, fast-moving bike mixes with a big vehicle like a bus, the margin for error is tiny. Not gonna lie, it's a tough reminder for all of us. Riders, lights on and predictable movements help. Drivers, double-check those mirrors and blind spots near bike lanes and intersections. If you were near Tunnicliffe or Parmelia Avenue on Thursday afternoon, police would totally value anything you saw or recorded. All right, let's roll on. In Morley, a serious collision shortly after 6:30 p.m. on Thursday at the intersection of Kennedy Road and Walter Road West. A woman in her 30s was hit by a silver Subaru Forester sedan and rushed to Royal Perth Hospital in critical condition, which means her injuries are life-threatening. The driver, a man in his 80s, is cooperating with police. Officers are asking for witnesses and any CCTV or dashcam from the area. CCTV is closed-circuit security footage, often from homes or shops, and dashcam is the in-car video many drivers run.
Let's get to the heart of it. Intersections are where so many bad crashes happen because you've got turning, crossing, and speed changes all at once. And this also raises gently the question of older driver capability. That's not judgment. It's just that regular eyesight and reflex checks matter at any age, but especially as we get older. Community vigilance helps here too. If you were anywhere near Kennedy and Walter around 6:30 p.m. Thursday, even a few seconds of video could be huge for investigators. Next up, a mystery theft with a big price tag. More than $50,000 worth of white goods vanished after a delivery truck was stolen in Willetton earlier in the week. White goods are large home appliances, things like fridges, washers, and dryers. The truck, a white Isuzu, was taken while the driver was making a delivery. CCTV captured it, speed with the back doors open. The truck was later found abandoned in High Wycombe, more than 20 kilometers away, but the goods are still missing. Here's where it gets really interesting. Footage even showed a fridge being ejected from the back during the getaway. Police are appealing for information to help recover the items. The fact the truck turned up but the cargo didn't suggests, some organized activity, people who steal efficiently, move fast, and hide goods quickly. If you noticed an unusual stash of brand new appliances being offloaded or sold cheap this week, that's a thread worth pulling on for investigators.
Wow, a fridge flying out the back is not something you see every day. For delivery crews, small tweaks can help, like never leaving a vehicle unsecured even for a minute, or using simple lock and alarm routines between drops. And for the rest of us, if a neighbor suddenly has a stack of boxed appliances that came out of nowhere, maybe that's worth a quiet note to police. That's pretty cool, right? When the community helps close the loop. Let's switch it up. Governance under the microscope in the city of South Perth. Gail McGowan, who is the Chancellor of Murdoch University and was appointed as a local government monitor, had her oversight role extended by 49 days. She was brought in by local government inspector Tony Brown. A local government monitor is essentially an independent overseer asked to observe council operations, attend meetings, and review governance practices. The extension kept her in place to monitor relationships within council and how decisions were being made amid allegations of dysfunction. Context here includes a marathon council meeting and the departure of CEO Liz Ledger, who raised workplace concerns on the way out. So ratepayers are footing an extra roughly $12,600 for the extended monitoring. Bottom line, ongoing scrutiny usually signals there were real worries about how the council was functioning and communicating.
Okay, real talk. Why extend it by 49 days? That's oddly precise.
Fair question. We're not given the exact reason for that number, just the fact of the extension. But keeping a monitor in place a bit longer can capture more meetings and decision cycles and show whether issues are easing or getting worse. That said, I'm with you on transparency. Clear public updates on what was observed and what improvements were recommended go a long way.
That's close to the heart of it. If ratepayers are covering more cost, then a plain English summary of findings and fixes helps trust. And just to define it quickly, governance is how decisions get made and checked. Good governance means clear roles, respectful conduct, and rules being followed. Simple as that. Last up, a new early intervention program in Willagy to support vulnerable young people aged 10 to 25. Early intervention means stepping in with support before problems escalate, like before a young person disengages from school or gets pulled into the justice system. The program is being delivered by WA Police and Community Youth Centers, known as WAPCYC, in partnership with the City of Melville. It focuses especially on First Nations youth, meaning Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander young people, and those at risk of entering the justice system. It runs from March 2023 to March 2027 and is funded through the Criminal Property Confiscation Grants Program. That means money seized from criminal activity is redirected into prevention. The program uses case management, which is basically a tailored one-on-one plan to connect a young person with school, training, health, or community services. Willagy ranked as the most disadvantaged suburb in the City of Melville in both 2016 and 2021. So support right there on the ground matters.
I'm down for that. Turning proceeds of crime into a pipeline for support is, a powerful flip. If early help boosts school attendance, keeps young people engaged, and builds real skills, that's prevention doing its job. And measuring outcomes over those 4 years will tell us what's really working so the wins can be scaled up. Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett from Perth.
Have a great day and join us again tomorrow for more local news.